hang of Blue Sphere. Sonic 3 in general is hard for me to get a grip on. I don't know why. I don't know why it's always been hard for me to get into Sonic 3, but if you guys want to see me stream Sonic 3 in the future, I'll give it a try through Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited, commonly known as Sonic 3 Air. Whoa! Which is like it's not a decompilation because Sonic 3 didn't have a Taxman version, but it's I think it's a ROM hack, but it kind of works as its own standalone game. I think it was made by the creator. Whoa! Someone who worked on the original game, but I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. Either way, it's like the definitive way to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, because it like has all the stages. It has different options, so you can play like either the regular or prototype music, because I know some people have reservations about that, but... Oh, what happened? My session just restarted. My session says I've been streaming for 1 minute, but that's not true. Uh-oh, that's weird. A glitch I'm gonna have to fix in the future. Uh-oh. Yeah, I apologize if the stream isn't 100% great. I'm still kind of figuring things out, still kind of working things out. So, just kind of bear with me for a little while, because it might get a little, wonky. Oh, we gotta continue. Emerald Hill Zone Act 2. And what's this? The music is different. Yeah, that's right. You can also mod Sonic 2 Absolute, and it's extremely easy to do so. And one of the mods I have installed is for the second act of each zone to have its own theme. I don't know why, that's something I just love, when the second act of a zone has its own song, like it has its own rendition of the theme. It's really nice. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh no, dang it. Oh, and because I activated that checkpoint, I can't get the special stage. Oops. I can technically restart. You know what, let's restart. Yeah, because I wasn't thinking at all there. Oops. Ooh, my throat's already getting kind of scratchy. Let me take a drink. Ah, that's the good stuff. It's not anything special, it's just water. Whoa, jeez. Okay, don't get carried away with the power sneakers. Woo! Whoop! Woohoo! Oh, God, I love this game. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. I always have, probably always will. While Sonic 2 isn't my absolute favorite in the series, it's definitely one of my top contenders. Okay, does this checkpoint count as before or after the other check? Oh, wait. Oh, the checkpoint isn't there. It's down here. Oh, yeah. So I was thinking of Act 2 before. Okay. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Special Stage 3. If I remember correctly, this one isn't too bad. I love the music. Ah, God damn it. I got distracted by the music. Oh, saved it. Right at the end there, too. You can't see it right now, but I'm dancing. I don't have a webcam right now, but I'm gonna have one in the future. I just need to get the money for it. My computer doesn't have its own webcam, so I can't even, like, show my face, like, on its own, so that's a bit unfortunate, but, you know. It's kind of how it is. I'm kind of starting from scratch here. I did manage to make my page look a little snazzy. Just not it's not amazing, it's not final, but I like it. That's not my favorite part of the song. Yeah, there's really not much to say about these special stages. I can't really think of anything to say about them. I do like them more than both Sonic 3 special stages and Sonic 1 special stages, because Sonic 1 had the weird spinny special stages that gave you motion sickness. And with that, we got the pink Chaos Emerald. We're already halfway there. Yeah, Emerald Hill's gonna take forever, and then we're just gonna blast through the rest of the game. Let's see if we can't find that other checkpoint. Boink? Okay, Sonic. Whee! Blast processing! Whoa! I think I missed a checkpoint somewhere. Come on. I think that's a bottomless pit, so we're not gonna go down there. Yeah, the screen stopped scrolling, so that's bottomless pit. Yeah, because that's the last checkpoint over there, so I need to go back in the level a little bit. I might have missed a checkpoint. Ooh, don't get hit by the spikes. Yep, I knew I missed a checkpoint somewhere. Up. Oh god. This one hurts my eyes. This special stage's colors are just disgusting. It's like that gross orange color, that puke green. Ugh. Some of the special stages are kind of easy on the eyes, but others are really not. Alright, got enough rings, just don't hit any bombs. Cool! I gotta stop that. Whoa! That must have been crazy back in the day. Yeah, I can imagine how great these special stages would have looked back when this game came out. Like, if you don't know what they look like go look them up. It looks almost impossible to play, because it kind of is. Ow. Impossible for me, anyway. A lot of people have adapted to it, but I just can't. I can't beat those special stages. I can beat these, though. You know, in theory. Oh, grab the rings! Go round and around and around. Alright. Chaos Emerald get. Okay, so it looks like we're not going to get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, because I think I missed a checkpoint somewhere. And since I activated a checkpoint after that, it's going to activate the checkpoint before. But that's okay. We can just get the 7th Chaos Emerald in Chemical Plant. It's not that big a deal. Whoop! Boink. Oh, give me that invincibility. Can't touch me. And another special stage. You don't really see Green Hill. That's the second time I've said that. You don't really see Emerald Hill much when you're going after these things. It kind of sucks when you're playing for an audience, because there's not much to talk about until you get to the second zones. And there's not much to talk about with Emerald Hill to begin with. I mean, it's the first zone, it's pretty easy. It's not really hard. I'm pretty sure it's called Emerald Hill because it's where you can get all 7 Chaos Emeralds in one go, but I could be wrong. I don't know. There's not much known about the development of Sonic 2, if I remember correctly. Again, I could be wrong. There could have been, like, information that resurfaced recently or something, but I've tried looking up, like, documentaries or something on the development of Sonic 2, and I haven't found anything. Whoa. Oh! Sonic wouldn't move there for a second. Power of jump. Boing, boing, boing. I like jumping back and forth between the special stage like that. Oh, Jesus! Ah! That caught me off guard. Just get the ring, Sonic. Don't try to be a jackass. I think we're almost there. I forgot what the ring quota was. Oops. Oh, I think we met it though. Yes. We got the green Chaos Emerald. Huh, weirdly enough, in a lot of Sonic games, that's usually the first one you get. Or at least I think it's like the most popular, not popular, the most used one. Right. Now for the boss. Boss time! I love that. That's another mod I installed. It's just adds a little bit of text and health bar, as well as that little announcer at the beginning. I don't know, it adds a little more charm. Take that, Dr. Eggman! Hey, come back here! Be free, my friends! Be free! Woohoo! Oh yeah, and Sonic's got a victory pose. You probably can't see it through the shield. And the Mickey Mouse flower. Why's the flower Mickey Mouse? And now we get to Chemical Plant. The place where all my first playthroughs went to die as a kid. As a kid, I was really bad at Sonic the Hedgehog, so I always stopped at, like, Chemical Plant. Because that's when the game starts, it's when the game stops messing around and, like, actually starts having some challenge. Not to mention, also, the water. We'll see the water in Act 2. But yeah, I was never a fan of Chemical Plant when I was a kid. I could kind of tolerate it now, though. I mean, I don't think it's a bad stage. It's just, you know, not my favorite. I don't know what my favorite stage in this game is. It's been a while since I played. Oh, I just tried to go Supersonic, but I forgot I only have 6 emeralds. Sonic should be able to do something with 6 emeralds. I mean, that's so close to having all 7 that he should be able to do something cool with it. I mean, I know he used Chaos Control in Sonic Adventure 2, but I think that was a fluke. Oh, no checkpoint. Dang it. Yeah. Oh, no, they continue. Nice. Not that I'll need it. This game is really easy. Well, at first. It does get a little hard towards the end, especially in Metropolis Zone. Ugh, I'm pretty sure I triggered some flashbacks for some of y'all. Metropolis Zone could go screw itself. Break the grabbers. Get another shield that we don't need. Tubes! Yeah, early Sonic really likes tubes now that I think about it. This, Sonic Master System 2, Sonic Blast. What else had tubes? Were there tubes in Sonic 3? I think there were. I don't know. I know the Death Egg got something similar with the Whirligoos, or whatever they're called. Yep, there's the water. Looks like it'll shave years off your life. It probably will. This is Chemical Plant after all. Whoa! We went flying! Alright. Final special stage. Here we go. In Zone 2. I love that. I never get tired of doing the special stages this early. It makes you feel like a badass. It really does. But of course, being the final special stage, this is the hardest one, so if you try this game, watch out. You're going to want to pick up every ring you can at the first part of it, because once you meet the first ring quota, you should keep collecting rings, because if you do, you should have enough to reach the next quota. It's just about avoiding the bombs and holding onto your rings for as long as you can. Yeah, see, I have enough for the next quota, but now they're starting to throw bombs at me. Oh, or maybe I'm thinking of the third quota. Yeah, I'm thinking of the third quota. Oh, crap! Well, at least we have enough to meet this one. $190 rings. Yeah, we have more than enough. But this is when it starts throwing a ton of them at you like this. It looks like the designers forgot where to put the rings, so they just said, fuck it, throw them everywhere. But really, though, the main reason they do this is so... The main challenge of the third phase of this special stage is to avoid the bombs as much as you can. But how many rings can you collect during this part to give you enough of a safety net so that you can take a hit or two? But yeah, with that, we get Seizure Vision and the final Chaos Emerald. There we go. Only like 16 minutes in, and we already have all the Chaos Emeralds. Or, well, not 16 minutes, because the stream kind of died earlier, but now Sonic can change into Super Sonic. Heck yeah. And if you don't know how to change into Super Sonic, well, usually you just jump. But Sonic 2 Absolute adds a button that you can press. As you can see up there, it's the Y button, so boom! And now we have Super Sonic, and I forgot I turned the Super Sonic theme off. I forgot I turned the Super Sonic theme off, so this is rather anticlimactic. But, yeah, Super Sonic. He's so fast. Oh, this is not a good place to have him. Oh, right, I have the Super Cancel. Yeah! Yeah, I could go in and out of the Super form in this game. I'm telling you, Sonic 2 Absolute is like the definitive way to play this game. Let me take a drink. Ah, hydration. Ah! The bomb spit snuck up on me. Oh god. That's the thing about Sonic. You go so freaking fast that a lot of this stuff sneaks up on you. Oh, we're outrunning the screen.
It's showtime.
Indeed it is. Unnamed narrator person. Oh my god. Ah! Shit. Oh man, that sucked. Well, that didn't go well. Let's try that again, shall we?
It's showtime.
It's a water Eggman, but what exactly is water supposed to do? Like, he dumps water on you, and it damages you, but I don't know how it does. Either way, the boss is over after one attack. He's so easy. Ah! After the boss is already done. The recording curse even spreads to streaming. No! I cannot escape. I'm already being hit by it. Ah!
It's showtime.
Thank God I have infinite lives. Oh man, that was just embarrassing. My first stream and I die 3 times to the second boss. Not even to the boss, to the freaking bottomless pit in the boss. Ah! Oh, saved. Okay. Die! Okay, now we're just gonna carefully jump. There we go. Come back here, Egghead. Eagles and bunnies, oh my. There you go. Now you can get a better look at the pose. Ah, dang it! But the numbers are blocking his fingers. He's holding up a 2 sign. Like a peace sign, but it's also because it's Sonic 2. That's cute. Alright, Aquatic Ruin. Oh, hey, look! It's Grounder from Not Sad I Am. Why was I about to say Sad I Am? That's the serious one. No, from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I actually started watching that earlier today, this morning. I've been on a real Sonic binge lately, playing a ton of fan games and a ton of the official games. I played Sonic Frontiers like 3 times in 2 days. Can you tell I really love Sonic Frontiers? I just completely lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is actually really funny. I found myself laughing a lot, especially at Coconuts, the robot monkey, because of how much they capture his monkeyness. Also, I know you can completely avoid the water in this stage, but I've never been good at that. Oh wow, that didn't even take a minute. But yeah, Sad AM is really good. My favorite characters are Coconuts and Scratch. I really like some of the physical comedy with Scratch and Coconuts. And Grounder, too. Grounder's physical comedy is really funny, especially when he loses his head and, like, Scratch finds it in the underground. I don't remember exactly how that scene went, because I've only watched the episode once, but it's really funny. If you have Netflix, go and watch Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's really good. Oh, slow. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Go, let's Sonic. Bubble, please. Bubble. Bubble. Bubble! Please. No! You son of a bitch! Oh, hold on, gotta mute my mic. Oh, just had a coughing fit. Well, that didn't go well. Let's try to avoid the water this time. Oh, screw you. Checkpoint! Oh. Oh yeah, I have the Insta-Shield. I can't reach those springs. I could if I was Supersonic. Oh. There we go. Fuck you, Grounder. Whoa! Why did that work? Yeah, I don't have much to say about Aquatic Ruin. This level is just kind of dull. Ugh! But being underwater is a pain. So slow. There we go. We made it. I swear I'm good at this game. I swear. Oh my god. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just really out of it today. Oh, for my first stream, how embarrassing. Oh man, I need to do better. Whoa! Ooh, don't want to get crushed. Fuck you, Grounder. Yeah, this game does have some dick enemy placement throughout it. But it doesn't really get too bad until Metropolis Zone, and oh, we will get to that zone. We will get to that zone. Oh boy. Can you tell I don't like Metropolis Zone? At least when I'm not Supersonic. It's just slicers and shell crackers and what was the other one called? Asterons. They're the worst. Yeah, get some Eggman. Oh, whoops. Can I reach that? Yeah! Yeah, the trick to this boss is to try to get on the poles and just hit Eggman from there, but it's not a really hard boss in general. Wait, can I reach him with the Insta-Shield? No, I can't. But I can reach it with... Whoops! I can reach it with this. There we go. And boss number 3 down. Let's move on to, what's the next stage? I think it's Casino Night. Oh, Casino Night. I know Casino Night is a lot of people's favorite, but, yeah, it's Casino Night. I know a lot of people love this stage, and I like the aesthetic. I really do, but I don't like the pinball mechanics or the slot machine. I've never been a fan of pinball in games where it's not like a dedicated thing. Like, Metroid Prime pinball is fun. Pokemon pinball is fun. But I've never been a fan of pinball physics in games that really don't need them. And Sonic has a bad habit of including them in a lot of his games. Especially Frontiers. Ugh, I'll save that for when I stream Frontiers, but oh, do I have a lot to say about that section. Oh, do I have a lot to say about that section. Whoa! And the bumpers just throw you around like crazy. Ah! No, Sonic, go left, 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 Sonic! Left! Whee! Oh, Sonic must have like 15 concussions by now. That's being generous. Boing, 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 boing. Get up there! Sonic, come on! Whee! Ah! Did I mention I hate fizzball? Did I mention I hate pinball physics? God, my brain is fried. Did I mention I hate pinball physics in games that don't need them? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, there we go. Perfect. At least Casino Night's music is really good. Oh. Ah! There we go. Yeah, I'll take Spring Yard Zone over this any day. Nah, I don't mean that. I just remembered the slow-moving block platforms in the Casino... not Casino, in Spring Yard Zone. You know, the ones that are glitchy as hell and will insta-kill you if Sonic's toe gets caught on it. Yeah, I just remembered those and I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather play this over that. Super Sonic! Oh. Well, that wasn't... that wasn't very climactic, was it? Act 2. Oh yeah, this is where these guys start showing up. They're not too hard, you just gotta hit them from a specific place. Ow. Yeah, I think you gotta spin dash into the back of them. Or you could just jump over them, either way. But you can't save the animal or get the points. Whatever. I'm a modern gamer, I don't really care about points. Ironically, that's... Not ironically, that's actually the, purpose, the reason I chose my name Analog Brain. I grew up in the PS2 and Xbox era. Like, I was born in the tail end of the 90s, so I was gaming through, like, the 2000s. So I had a PS2, I had an Xbox, I had an Xbox 360, I had a Wii. So my entire gaming experience has been with analog sticks instead of the hard D-pads of the olden days, which I have played with some of those older controllers, and they do work. I like the charm of them, and they're functional. But yeah, give me a DualShock 5 or DualShock 4 any day, and I'll be happy. Or better yet, a DualShock 2, and I'll be right at home. Oh, I hate these platforms. They're so slow. But yeah, that also means I grew up in the era of the dark age of Sonic. Like, one day when I came home from when I was at Toys R Us, and I was seeing advertisements for Sonic Heroes, and I wanted it so bad, and eventually I did get it, and it is still one of my favorite Sonic games to this day, and I'm definitely streaming it in the future. It might be, you know, I may stream it in June. I don't know, because in the summers, that's when I often played the most video games. Like, I wouldn't go out all that much unless it was to ride my bicycle or swim. But if I wasn't doing that, I was in my house. I was in my room playing playing a Sonic game or Mega Man, because that was my other like favorite series was Mega Man, and I'm excited to stream some Mega Man games in the future. Now, whether I start with the Classic series, the X series, Zero series, even Battle Network, that remains to be seen, but I'll probably start with the X series, because that's kind of where I got my start with the franchise. I think. Was it? My memory's a little foggy on that, but I do remember playing a lot of Mega Man X8 and Mega Man X Collection on my PS2 when I was younger. Like, I would always go over to my Nana's house, and I would play my PS2, which I kept there for some reason. I don't know why I kept it there. It's just always been there, and I was like, I just kind of accepted that that's where it was. I didn't realize... it didn't cross my mind that I could take this back to my house with me. But, yeah, I played a lot of Mega Man X on that console. And a lot of, actually, did I have a Sonic game for PS2? I don't think I did. Which is a good thing, because I hear the PS2 ports of Sonic games are really poor. At least compared to the GameCube and Xbox editions, which... The Xbox edition was the version I had of Mega Collection Plus and Sonic Heroes. Xbox was my Sonic machine. Speaking of Xbox and Sonic, you know I was alive when... I was alive, that's a weird way to put it. But when I was younger, I always saw, like, advertisements for Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 06, as some people know it as. If you're a Sonic fan, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, Sonic 06 was a disastrous Sonic release. It was a terrible game. But it didn't have to be. It was just released completely unfinished, and it was buggy. The story didn't make any sense. It was just all around a bad game, and I remember wanting it so bad. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot how funky this track is. Yeah, I used to not like Hilltop Zone's theme, but it has grown on me in recent years. But this Act 2 remix, this Act 2 remix is, like this lava down here, fire. Or, as the kids say, lit. Yeah, I want to slap me too. I want to slap myself too after saying that. You know, as a matter of fact, there we go. Oh, rising lava! I love the trumpets. And I'm a Toho fan, so you know I love trumpets. Oh, I don't know what the point of this is, because all you do is just... Whoop! Oh, I couldn't get out for a second. Supersonic! Oh yeah, this theme right here is the reason I turned off the Supersonic theme. This theme alone is the reason I turned it off, because it's so funky. Oh, I think we're already at the boss. Yep. Boing, 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 boing. Boing. Supersonic is awesome. I love Supersonic so much. I'm so glad that Sega is kind of bringing back Supersonic in Sonic games. Like, in Sonic Frontiers, you can't play as Supersonic, but he was a real main focus of it. Mystic Cave. Oh... Ladies and gentlemen, I have got something to show you in this. Another reason why I absolutely love this version of Sonic 2. Not only Sonic 2 Absolute, but the Taxman version as well. You're going to see it in Act 2, but we're not going to get to it in Act 1. I guess I should explain what it replaces. In the original game, there was this thing called the Pit of Doom. It's this pit in in Mystic Cave Act 2, where if you fall down it, it's just a pit full of spikes. And Sonic can't handle spikes. He will get hurt and lose his rings, and if you don't have any rings when you get hit, you die. But this pit was quite insidious because you couldn't get out. You couldn't get out once you fell in. It was like instant death sentence. So if you had Supersonic, you just had to wait for your rings to go down. You couldn't get out. So you just had to sit there. And I remember when I was a kid on YouTube, I would look up all these Sonic fan animations back when it was the golden age of all of that. Any of my 2000s kids will probably remember what I'm talking about. You know who you are, my brothers and sisters. But I remember there was one where it was Supersonic and Tails in the pit, and they were playing checkers or chess or something. I think it was checkers. But Tails just kept dying, and then Sonic just face planted on the board because he just had so many rings. It was so funny back then. I always loved those videos. I need to watch them again. Are the Sonic shorts still on YouTube? I hope they are. Alright, we're coming up on the pit. So I'm really excited to show this off because this is one of my favorite like hidden things that they've added in the Taxman version of Sonic 2. And I think it's in Sonic Origins as well. And if you want to play this game, I do recommend supporting Sega and the official release by buying Sonic Origins. Because despite what people may say, it is a good collection. I mean, it has Sonic 1, 2, CD, and 3 and Knuckles. And it's the Taxman version of Sonic 1 and 2 and CD, so you are getting the best versions. But I do recommend checking out Sonic 2 Absolute after you play that, and just going crazy with the mods. Alright, this is the pit, right here. Now normally, if I go down this pit, it's a bunch of spikes. But... What's this? There's a hidden zone here. This was originally meant to be in the original Sonic 2, but it was cut because Sonic 2 was kind of rushed, so there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of cut content in the game. And I remember Sega of America and Sega of Japan just fought all the time, so the development was very troubled. And yeah, it's not hard to see when you look at all the cut content of Sonic 2 and all the beta elements. But the Taxman version and Sonic 2 Absolute re-implements Hidden Palace Zone. In the Taxman version, it has the Mystic Cave 2-player theme, like for multiplayer, but I've modded it to play the actual Hidden Palace theme, because I prefer that song just a lot more than Mystic Cave multiplayer. Not that it's a bad song, it's a really good song, but I just prefer this song. Oh, and they re-implemented the Badniks, which I don't think had attacks in the because Hidden Palace Zone was in the files of Sonic 2. You just couldn't access it without a debug. But I think it had Badniks, but they didn't, like, attack you. So they added different attacks for the Badniks. And everyone thought this was supposed to be the Master Emerald from Sonic 3, but it's really not. It's just a breakable object in this stage. They're everywhere. I think this Hidden Palace Zone has nothing to do with the Hidden Palace Zone on Angel Island.
It's showtime.
And they added a music-themed boss for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh, the thing is glitched. Now, how you're supposed to fight this is... I don't know how you're supposed to fight this. I'm always supersonic when I get here. I'm always supersonic when I get to this boss, so I don't know how to fight it legitimately. I remember being stumped. I remember I fought it once legitimately as regular Sonic, but I don't remember how I did it. I just remember it was a nightmare. Alright, next up is Oil Ocean. Ugh. Alright, boys and girls, ladies and gents, This is where the men become boys. Because Oil Ocean is where the game starts getting really cheeky with enemy placement. Ah! That wasn't bad enemy placement. That was just me being a dumbass. Ooh, shield. Want that. Ah! I find it really hard to hold onto your rings in this zone. And apparently I'm not the only one, so... At least I'm not the only one who's bad at this zone.